We're back.
We're back. Good morning, family. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Reading and beyond.
Yes. It's Wrapshell here with the Women of Vision. I'm so honored to have our lovely guest, Miss Ali Evirs.
Thanks.
She is the CEO and owner of Boheme Salon Spa.
Yep.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. We had a great meeting yesterday to kind of prepare and meet. I'm really nervous, but you made me feel so comfortable.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely.
I'm sure everyone will be so excited to hear the whole concept of the spa that you have and how did you get there?
Right.
Yeah. And we'll be open for questions as well.
Definitely.
So we'll be like going along the way. We'll be throwing questions in you.
Great.
Yes. So good morning, everyone.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Maurice. So Miss Ali, you're not from Reading. You came here in 2005.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from the Midwest originally.
There you go.
I'm from Wisconsin. Reading, came here for a job, long story short. Only place that I had family in all of my territory, and my family still lives here, and grew my family here now. So I've been here since 2005, and we are here.
Good morning, Kayleen. Woohoo!
Morning.
Yeah, so you're putting your roots in Reading.
Yep.
Yeah. So you've been in the corporate world for over 10 years.
Yes. Before I came, well, while I came here, I was working for Aveda Corporate. Aveda is the product line that we carry at our salon and spa. I have been a corporate employee for them about 10 years before I opened the salon. And the salon came first, spa came second, and it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot of good, and it taught me a lot of what I would like to see happen.
That's my next question. What gives you this idea to start your own business? Yeah. Coming from the corporate world, I know it's totally different.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked with salons and spas, was traveling, was educating. It definitely teaches you what works and what doesn't. I would say that I had the great fortune to be in salons practically every day and helping grow teams and helping see what people were doing. And then taking that back to the corporate realm and trying to make education better and trying to better what we were doing in the field and helping grow these accounts. So for me, I lived my life in salon. It was where I was.
Yeah.
I was a technician first. I'm an esthetician by trade. So I still do facials, still do skincare. I'm still in the treatment room once in a while. It's hard to give that up.
So it's always nice to have that technical expertise also, because from
definitely
how to operate your own business.
Absolutely. And it is even though I'm working in the treatment room, it's still very much it's kind of a relaxed time. It's definitely sort of a moment of centering. It's wellness for me, and I love it, so I can't give it up.
I think all women love being treated.
Definitely.
Good morning, Carrie.
Hi. Seeing lots of familiar names. Good morning, you guys.
Right? So I know there's so many salons in the area.
Yep.
What sets Aveda apart? I mean, Boheme, because you carry the name Boheme, and for me, I'm not from the area also.
Yeah.
But being from the Bay Area, I know the name, the products, the Aveda, and I love it. The service is excellent, and the products. And when I saw that you have that here, that attracts me because I always have that great experience.
Nice.
And
I love to hear that.
I know, right? I think you don't only offer salon services, but spa. Yeah, and that's not we don't have that much in Reading.
Right. Yeah. So for us, when I opened the salon first in 2009, it really came out of a labor of love. And I think a lot of the women in this group can understand that. And a lot of women across the board can understand that. It came out of a place of having kids, starting a family, needing to be home more, and honoring the fact that I now had children and I couldn't do as much travel as I was doing, but this is all I knew. So it was taking what I knew and what I had poured my heart into for years and trying to make it my own. And so we, looking around at the market, there are a lot of other salons, and I honor that. There's a lot of great salons in Reading. There's a lot of hardworking people who are pouring their heart and soul into what they're doing. I can speak for what we bring different to the market, and I can speak for the fact that for me, it's about team. It's about honoring the community, being part of the community, and also just making sure that we stay true to who we are. I can honestly say it is a very rare day I've stepped foot in another salon in this town, because I want to respect the fact that we are who we are. We bring what we can bring to the table and do the best with that. And I know so many other salons do that as well. And so I think that we just try to really stay true to who we are. And I have a phenomenal team that helps support that day in and day out.
That's my next question. I know you mentioned yesterday that you have this, between your two locations, okay, you have this 30 career-driven women.
Right.
So what makes you decide okay, I'm gonna work with this women? What gives you that motivation?
Please know we are not opposed to hiring men. Definitely not. We have had some brilliant and talented and wonderful men that have worked for us as well. I think being a woman, though, and maturing as a woman over the last 8 to 9 years in this industry, I really have a passion for building the success of women. This industry, although 80 to 90% of the people working in it are women, it's still very driven by male, upper in the companies, upper management, upper CEOs. And so for me, I'm in it every single day with my team. And for me, the success comes from seeing them grow, seeing them be successful, seeing them have ability to function in life and do well and grow their families and help their families. And at the same time, see themselves as truly professionals and career-driven women. So it is about women for me. And I think that is just something that's cultivated itself over time. I love who I work with, and I love seeing people come into their own and finding their professional voice and finding their customer service voice and just growing. So I guess that's what I would say.
That's a lot. Actually,
it's a lot. It is a lot. Yep.
So Haley says, one of her favorites.
Oh, thank you so much. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. You have all natural products, which I love. Yes. So let's talk about a little bit about your brand, about your product, because I think it setting you apart also is your service and your product.
Absolutely.
And you mentioned earlier customer service, which I truly agree. If you have excellent customer service.
And it is needed here in Reading. Not to say that we don't struggle sometimes, not to say that we aren't constantly evaluating who we are and learning, from mistakes and growing. But I would have never opened a salon or spa if it wasn't for the partnership that I have with Aveda, and coming and being with them for years. I know the product, I know how much they stand behind what they do, and that they really set the tone for building success. It is easy to want to be successful and run a successful salon when you've got a company behind you that has integrity in what they do. I never would have done it had I not been able to have Aveda. And at the time when we opened, there was a need for it here. There really was. And it's been great in Reading, and the partnership with them is great. They continue to be successful. They continue to change. They continue to grow. They continue to have integrity, and that helps support us as well. So
that's amazing.
It's amazing. I've been using.
You're set up for success.
Yeah, and I have been using Aveda since I was in junior high, thanks to my mom. And I can attest for the quality, and I love it. So my kids are Aveda users.
Miss Norma Malari says she's using Aveda too. Excellent products, all natural. So how important is to have you set up this from one branch to another.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 locations at present.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have big plans ahead.
Yeah.
So how important to have a game plan and a vision?
It is. I would say that, it's always in your mind. It's always, I'm the kind of person that, I want to say I don't get bored easy, but I think that I really do. And for me, it's about being a visionary, if that's a word that I can kind of use. I would say that there's always a thought in my mind of, continuing the success with what we have, but what can I do better?
Yes.
What can I bring more? What can I see happening in the future? So there are thoughts around that. We are still even though our spa has been open for almost 3 years, I still consider it very new.
Mm-hmm.
Even our salon at almost 9 years, I still consider it new. There's new things that happen every single day. And I think adaptability is part of that vision and part of that ability to grow and see yourself doing better. So there are thoughts of other things.
It's important how you constantly reinvent and adapt to the needs of the community.
And that's part of it too. So I was going to tack onto that to say, even though there are visions for the future, there's still the need to service the community every day. Yes. So for me, I try to be in it every single day, and make sure that things are working and adapt to the needs of what is there, both for my team and both for the community.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Michelle. Hi, we're open for questions, guys. So send us some comments and Ali will be more than happy to answer all the questions. Yes. And how important to be a business owner, how important it is that you are part of the operation.
I think it's extremely important, both for peace of mind personally, and for the peace of mind of helping support the team that I have. I'm definitely not a person that can step away, and that's good and bad. Some on my team may say that's good, some may not.
We have that conversation. Yes. It's like micromanaging or delegating. But when you own the business, it's like
it's 24/7, and I think that's something that people really have to understand. I know that, and I honor that in a way. For me, when I go home at the end of the day, I'm home, but I'm working on things still. There's always the business in mind. And I try to make myself accessible as much as possible to my team, so that they know that there is the accessibility to contact. There is the accessibility in that I'm in it as much as they are.
That's important,
Definitely.
Because they know you're there.
Yep.
And you are accessible if they need you.
Absolutely.
And Michelle said, she loves you.
Good morning.
Running this business and raising 2 young kids.
Yes. Yep. How
incredible is that?
I have a 10-year-old daughter, and I have an 8-year-old son. And they were a huge driver for me opening this business, in the sense that when I first was leaving kind of the corporate world, my daughter was born, and my son was on the way. And for 2 years, I did the business, or I was working, in the corporate world, still traveling about 3 weeks a month. And it was really hard to come home, because my daughter would have a hard time. She would miss me. She would have a hard time recognizing me. My husband at the time was my still husband, but at the time was a stay-at-home dad. And to see that relationship was amazing, but it also was hard for me. And so opening a business was about being in my community, being home, being there for my kids. And it is crazy, because yes, I'm there at night. Yes, I'm there to help put them to bed. Yes, I'm there to help see them grow. It still is 24/7. The business is there, and I do have to try and separate that and dedicate time to my family solely. So they know I'm there, and they know the importance of how much they mean to me.
It's a continuous balancing act.
Absolutely. I'm sure you all can understand that. Definitely.
All the young entrepreneurs.
Yes.
We have that challenge every day. And I know you're more visible in the community than your other half. But at the same time, we always like they're part of our success.
Absolutely.
Our family that's behind the scenes,
Absolutely.
cheering us, supporting us every step of the way.
Or telling me I'm crazy. No. Yeah. I have an amazing support system within my husband, and he is not necessarily present at the salon, but he is my sounding board. He is the person that helps me sometimes separate emotion from reality, and cleans the salon, does the maintenance, so I've got a great person behind me backing that up.
Yeah, that's what, it's like a one-woman show, but we are empowered, and it's nice to have a partner that's supporting us,
definitely,
that's believing in us.
Yeah,
but we don't take them for granted.
No, not at all. And I feel like although I'm running the business and I am the face of the business.
Yes.
I still want to be that same support for my team. I'm not expecting them to do things I wouldn't do. I'm not expecting, I'm in it along with everyone. And that is something that has always been and always will be.
Obviously,
yeah,
you're very great in training your team to be the best, employee, or being. I know you don't consider them as employee, but being a team member.
Definitely.
So, what are the strategies that you are incorporating?
Right. We talked yesterday about the secret sauce.
Yeah, I know, right?
For me, one of the things that comes to mind that I kind of mentioned yesterday is a big overarching sort of goal with the team is that they can still see themselves as individuals in a team environment. I see myself as almost in a way kind of the middleman for their success and their growth in their career. I a lot of times will take team that are coming directly out of school and help grow them to be professionals.
Awesome.
To see themselves as, hey, I can do this, and I can really be able to help you grow in this profession. I don't see necessarily my team just as hairdressers. I see them as full professionals. They are a team. We help each other, we support each other. They are part of Boheme, but they still are individuals in what they excel at and what they want to excel at and where they want to go with their career.
Thank you for emphasizing that.
Yeah, and it's had its ups and downs, and I think the more as time goes on, the more that I begin to understand my role in that, and knowing that I want to give every day to help support them down the line. I really do want to see the success for each of them, and that's what helps me gain success.
It's good, That's the ultimate goal. See our team members succeed.
Definitely.
And it's our ultimate prize.
And it really is. And seeing them succeed in different ways. Not everyone is the same level of success, or, success to one person can be that they're helping to support their family. That's they have flexibility in their job, of their schedule, to support their family on the hours that work for them. Others, it's becoming, a platform artist, or it's growing within Aveda and becoming an Aveda ambassador. For others, it's having a stable career that then allows them to grow outside of work and become, an adventurer or something else. So it's different for everyone. Yes. It really is. Yes. It definitely is.
Maurice has a question. How do you keep a team of women motivated and see their potential? That's what, Yeah,
that is a great question. I think for us, it's a lot that we focus on education. And continuing to empower them through education.
Education.
Yeah, and the education helps them see their potential and their motivation to move forward. Every time they learn a new skill, or every time they see something that we are growing in the salon or building in consistency, even with, customer service, it's all about making them more well-rounded in their career. It's all about helping them see their potential of what they can do, and retaining that guest, and really building that culture of success for themselves.
That's ultimately, right?
Yeah.
You don't stop there. I mean, it's like for everyone, continuous education and training.
For sure.
And I'm glad you're offering that to your team.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I do what I can.
Every day. Every day.
Yeah.
Any question, ladies? Haley said, it's amazing. Ali is amazing. Obviously, she's so full of energy. That's her one.
I said, wait till you meet my kids, because I have no energy compared to my children. I wonder every day where they came from. They are balls of energy.
It's nice. It's nice. Ali, growing this business, seeing all these businesses around similar to yours.
Yep.
What is your competitive advantage among your competitors out there? Or if you say honest.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great question. I go back to the emphasis of team.
Okay.
I go back to the emphasis of education. You know, go back to the fact that, you know, our mission, if I can state that, is really, our mission is to serve from the heart while setting new standards of excellence in customer service and technical skill. And that has been our mission since the beginning, you know.
I love that mission statement.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
Sure. Our mission is to serve from the heart while setting new standards of excellence in customer service and technical skill.
What a great message. Yes.
I think that for us, the more I've been in this too, I've learned that I have a voice, and I've learned that, you know, who I am reflects a lot in this business, and I don't have to be cookie cutter to every other Aveda salon out there. You know, I can find my own voice. I can really, really, really want success for my team. And I think that that goes back to a lot of it is ultimately they are what drive me every day. They are what drive me to get up every day and do this business and want to do better and better for our community, for my team. And ultimately that brings more success in what we offer to Reading.
Awesome. Awesome. So a lot of nuggets of wisdom here. I'm taking notes because I know I have a lot to learn from this incredible woman here. She's a mom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Looking forward, I'm sure we have like visions in the next. We have plans, right?
Yeah.
So it's good, right?
Yeah.
So what legacy would you like to leave to the community or to your team?
Yeah. I've been doing, we've always from the beginning tried to be involved in the community, and I think that's something even stronger. We partner with a lot of nonprofits. I love partnering with Turtle Bay. I love partnering with a big one for me, and my passion is partnering with One Safe Place.
One Safe Place.
And doing more and more with One Safe Place and helping support that because it brings such an important service to the community. So I think overall, just finding our voice in Reading. For me, it's staying strong in who we are as a business, but it's also making sure that I am here to partner with things that really fall in alignment with who we are in the community. Right now, you know, for me, growth isn't necessarily about bigger, better, new location, anything like that. It's about continuing the success of my team. It's about seeing them grow year over year, seeing them be successful, and, you know, just continuing to really just provide that for these women, these 30 people who I employ in Reading. Yeah.
I'm so excited to hear that you are giving back to the community.
Yeah.
And like collaborating with Safe One Place.
One Safe Place.
Yeah. One Safe Place.
Yeah. It's
what a noble act.
I'm a volunteer for them, and I think for me, like what we do as an industry in the beauty industry, you know, we have such a power to make people look beautiful on the outside.
Why not,
that,
right?
But there's so much to it that then supports the beauty on the inside. And working with the community and just, you know, being a place that's safe for people, being a place where anyone can come in and feel good about themselves when they leave, and just really making sure that we're supporting both the beauty inside and outside.
Awesome, Ali.
So, yeah.
Jan said, hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jan. So you hear from Ali this morning. You can feel her passion.
I've got a lot of
passion and her visions, right?
Yeah.
She is a visionary, and I'm so proud to hear your advocacy also.
Thank you.
So you are, I mean, what an amazing, business partner, owner you are, that you have these visions, and not just for your team, but for the community.
Thanks.
Giving back to the community.
Yeah, we're here. We're Reading.
This is Reading, and we are proud.
Definitely.
Being part of this community.
Absolutely. And this group. And, I just want to say, this has been such a great difference to Reading and just empowering.
The women of this,
and empowering women at all different levels of business, women just getting started in business, people who've been in business for a long time, whether it be home business, an actual small business, or just helping to grow. I'm starting to build great relationships through this group, and it's really nice to have that support as well.
So it's nice.
You guys are amazing.
I know, we need all the support. Hi, Dawn. You can,
Good morning, Dawn.
You can play back to my previous interview with Ali, and there's a lot of notes and knowledge and wisdom you just shared with us this morning.
Yeah.
And thank you. Thank you for the time.
This was so much fun.
Thank you for sharing your heart.
Thank you.
And the love that you have for everyone.
Thanks.
For your team, for the family, and for
you
this
guys.
new group.
Definitely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Women empowering other women.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. I will be continually support you, Ali.
Thank you.
Any last word of wisdom to all our viewers? Near and far. Near and far.
Thanks for joining us this morning. Thanks, Dawn. It's just really an honor.
Who doesn't love Ali?
Just an honor to be here, and just know that you can do it. Having a business takes a lot of hard work, but there is a great support system out there, and don't be afraid to ask. I think I've learned that along the way. Go for what you want, and be open to what comes your way.
I love that.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you. What an amazing message you have. I love that.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone. It's a pleasure having everyone this Thursday.
Yep. So it's Thursday.
It's a warm weekend, I believe.
I think so. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be really nice.
Be safe. If you need a quick fix, come visit Boheme.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
And